The macro fundamentals are sound. We just got a GDP print of 3.5%, consumer spending at close to 4%. Although we've had some scattered disappointments in the earnings season in general, it's been good. We've got half of the companies reporting so far, and 82% of them beating expectations. So that's above the historic average. Valuation has improved pretty significantly since in January we had the S&P multiple at 8.5, and we're down to 15. So there are a lot of things to worry about, but I think we've built in some pretty big risk premiums in order to have a margin of safety there.
So David, another one of this gentleman's points, and keep referencing him, he'll be on. It's pretty good for a promo. People are going to have to wait to see this guy, right? But another one of the things he's saying is that we need to recalibrate 2019 earnings growth. That obviously the market's telling us that, and that profit margins are going to be one of the issues. You say you point that out in your note as well, and it's happening at the same time that the Fed's tightening, that liquidity is drying up. So
exactly, and I think there are kind of a number of cross currents right now. One, you have the fact that the macro picture is going to begin to come under a little bit of pressure, coming into focus, beginning to crystallize for investors. And at the same time, you have concerns that the Federal Reserve, in the face of that, is going to keep on hiking rates, because that's kind of what they've said they're going to do. I want to key in on something, though, that you mentioned earlier, which is the issue of confidence. And you've begun to see business confidence roll over. You've begun to see future expectations roll over. And I think that that's really what we need to watch, right? If business confidence and consumer confidence, continue to deteriorate, we could find ourselves in almost the beginnings of a psychological bear market. And once confidence begins to go, oftentimes it doesn't really matter what the fundamentals do subsequently thereafter. So I'm not sure we get into a full-on 20% correction, but I do think things could continue to slip and slide here until we see some stabilization with respect to the outlook from both businesses and consumers. The fundamentals can look good, but if people don't feel good, that's a completely different narrative.